Has your dream always been acting?
Yeah. I've loved it forever. And it's a tough world, and there are a lot of compromises.
We begin tonight with new developments in the sudden death of actress Hayden Panettiere at the age of 36.
Hayden Panettiere suddenly passed away at the age of 36, leaving behind a terrifying void that swept across Hollywood.
Yeah, celebrities and fans alike are shocked and saddened by the news of Hayden Panettiere's death.
It is a huge shock. You know, I was just watching Hayden Panettiere just about 2 to 3 months ago as she was doing a press tour.
Amid countless farewells, a panic-stricken comment from her close friend Selma Blair immediately sent shockwaves through the public because of the overwhelming depth of its grief. The choked-up words, together with a mysterious nickname that appeared on her social media page, touched the hearts of millions. What lay behind the sacred bond between two wounded souls? And why did this loss become such an agonizing wound? At noon on Sunday, August 16, 2026, actress Hayden Panettiere was found unresponsive at an apartment in the Judson Mill Lofts complex in Greenville, South Carolina. An emergency call to 911 was placed at 1:51 p.m., reporting the sudden cardiac arrest of a 36-year-old woman.
Everyone in center on for cardiac arrest of the Mill Loft 701 Ainsley Ridge Road apartment.
Oh, brand new this midday. For the first time, you are hearing the Greenville 911 dispatch audio about the death of actress Hayden Panettiere.
Emergency medical personnel immediately arrived at the scene and carried out a series of advanced resuscitation measures. In spite of the medical team's continuous efforts to save her, she took her final breath at 2:32 p.m., just 5 days before her 37th birthday. The Greenville County Medical Examiner's Office quickly took custody of the body to conduct examinations in accordance with legal procedure. Preliminary autopsy findings recorded no signs that the actress had been subjected to external force or any suspicious traumatic factors. Authorities and the Greenville Police Department decided to conduct a comprehensive toxicology analysis to determine the exact cause of death. Her father, Skip Panettiere, speaking on behalf of the family, issued an official statement expressing profound sorrow over the loss of his daughter, a woman who had brought love and positive energy to millions of viewers around the world. As soon as the devastating news appeared across the media, fans made their way to the late star's social media account. A black-and-white photograph of Hayden with a close photographer, posted on July 27th, suddenly became the gathering place for tens of thousands of reactions. Among the countless messages of condolence from the public, responses from actress Selma Blair immediately drew particular attention because of the extraordinary depth of her anguish. Selma repeatedly left frantic messages pleading with her close friend not to leave this life, using simple words filled with desperation. Alongside the shock evident in every line she wrote, Selma Blair also tearfully offered one final farewell. "I love you, Whale Tail, my friend. I'm dying. Please be here." That raw and helpless reaction quickly spread across online forums, leaving fans deeply heartbroken by the pain of the person left behind. While Selma courageously faced her devastating multiple sclerosis diagnosis, in public, Hayden had also struggled repeatedly with emotional wounds and substance dependence. When a major tragedy struck the younger woman's family, Selma remained beside her as a steady source of emotional support. The affectionate nickname that appeared in Selma's message came from private memories connected to the television star's past. In her 20s, Hayden had devoted herself wholeheartedly to social causes, even courageously entering dangerous waters in efforts to protect whales. At the same time, a wave of tributes rapidly spread throughout Hollywood's artistic community. Oscar-winning actress Viola Davis expressed immeasurable sorrow over the loss of a soul who had once risen powerfully from adversity. Bethany Joy Lenz, a fellow performer from Hayden's younger years, along with cast members from her more recent horror projects, also shared fond memories of her. SAG-AFTRA officially published a tribute, honoring the enduring contributions of this talented artist throughout her career. The shock felt by colleagues and fans reflected the far-reaching influence the actress had built through years of dedication. Behind the tragic moments that had just unfolded stood a long and difficult journey in which a young woman had faced countless storms from the moment she reached the height of fame. The roots of her psychological fractures and personal battles had begun to form in the hidden corners behind the lights of the film set. The hidden side of fame. The pressure of the entertainment industry's relentless machinery began closing in on Hayden Panettiere while she was still in her teenage years. In 2005, when she had just turned 15, a member of her management team gave the actress stimulant pills with the promise that they would help her maintain an upbeat energy before red carpet interviews. That act unintentionally marked the beginning of a prolonged dependence on medication and alcohol as a means of relieving psychological stress. As her fame increased, the pressure surrounding her appearance became increasingly severe for the young actress. An incident in which paparazzi secretly photographed her and a tabloid published images of her body, accompanied by insulting words, caused deep emotional damage. That painful experience pushed the teenage star into body dysmorphia, leaving her chronically insecure about her appearance throughout many years of adulthood. In 2012, Hayden took on the role of singer Juliet Barnes in the long-running television series Nashville, marking a major advancement in her acting career. The role earned her 2 prestigious Golden Globe nominations, thanks to her ability to fully portray the character's complex psychological depth. The production of the series, which continued until 2018, also created negative effects on the actress's personal life. The writing team repeatedly incorporated real-life experiences, such as loneliness, addiction, and her own psychological crises into the character's storyline. Having to recreate real-life trauma every day on set gradually blurred the line between herself and the role. The actress became emotionally exhausted because she could no longer find enough distance to separate herself from the tragedies of her character. Alongside her career, the television star's private life also went through major upheavals during her relationship with world boxing champion Vladimir Klitschko. The couple became officially engaged and welcomed their first daughter, Kaya Evdokia. The birth took place under dangerous circumstances, forcing doctors to perform an emergency cesarean section because of severe hemorrhaging. Following the traumatic delivery, Hayden developed severe postpartum depression, leading to an inability to emotionally connect with her newborn daughter. At the same time, an old neck injury returned and caused intense pain, pushing her toward alcohol and high doses of opioid painkillers to ease both physical and emotional suffering. Substance misuse caused the young mother's physical and psychological condition to deteriorate further. Faced with a loss of control, the actress voluntarily entered rehabilitation and received intensive treatment in 2018. To ensure the safest possible environment for her young daughter's development, she made the painful decision to give Klitschko primary custody in Europe. That choice exposed her to harsh public judgment, even though it was the most necessary solution for protecting the child. The journey toward regaining balance after being separated from her young daughter forced the actress to confront her deepest wounds directly. Her attempts to rebuild her life encountered unpredictable turmoil in new romantic relationships. Even harsher challenges continued to arrive, pushing the young woman into serious physical and emotional crises. The toxic cycle of violence. Following the upheaval within her family, Hayden Panettiere's personal life descended into another profound crisis when she began a complicated romantic relationship with Brian Hickerson in 2018. The relationship quickly turned into a prolonged period of turmoil, marked by multiple physical altercations and incidents of violence in Los Angeles as well as Wyoming. Serious conflicts repeatedly forced local police officers to intervene directly to protect the actress's safety. The situation reached its peak when law enforcement authorities formally became involved in addressing repeated incidents of domestic violence. In 2021, a court sentenced Hickerson to jail after he entered a no-contest plea to criminal charges involving the intentional infliction of injury upon an intimate partner. Although she had suffered significant physical and emotional harm, the phenomenon of trauma bonding made it extremely difficult for the television star to completely break away from the destructive relationship under intense public scrutiny. Alongside the instability in her romantic life, Hayden's physical condition deteriorated severely as a consequence of years of excessive alcohol consumption. Her body began sending urgent warning signals as jaundice and widespread swelling appeared. The actress was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, where medical specialists warned that her liver function had deteriorated to a life-threatening level if she did not stop immediately. Facing the boundary between life and death, she decided to set aside all artistic work and enter an 8-month course of intensive trauma therapy at an inpatient medical facility. The strict detoxification process and psychological treatment gradually helped restore her liver function while allowing her to regain control over her health. That persistent effort helped the actress slowly recover her sobriety and created a strong foundation for her return to a professional working environment. In 2023, Hayden Panettiere's acting career reached a promising milestone when she returned to the big screen as Agent Kirby Reed in Scream 6. Her energetic comeback and sharp ability to navigate the character's psychological complexity received enthusiastic praise from critics and fans of the celebrated horror franchise. The film's box office success not only reaffirmed her enduring artistic standing, but also opened a new source of hope for rebuilding a stable film career. The joy surrounding her return had barely begun when the most devastating event struck the actress's family in early 2023. On February 19, her only younger brother, actor and visual artist Heroes Panettiere, suddenly died at his apartment in Nyack, New York, at only 28 years old. The medical examiner determined that the cause of death resulted from complex cardiovascular complications associated with congenital cardiomegaly. Losing the person who had been her closest companion since childhood became the most devastating emotional shock Hayden had ever endured. The grief of losing a loved one combined with the anguish she carried as an older sister once again caused her emotional state to collapse completely, forcing her to immediately cancel work commitments and seek a place to recover. The actress chose to withdraw temporarily from the media spotlight so she could face the immeasurable family loss alongside her loved ones. After a long period immersed in grief and quietly retreating from public life, the resilient woman decided to gather the shattered pieces of herself and face life directly once again. The awakening born from loss became the force that pushed her to record the full truth and search for a genuine path toward healing. Her deeper reflections on life and career began transforming into artistic projects, carrying an unmistakably personal imprint. A reckoning with herself. After a series of painful upheavals, Hayden Panettiere decided to confront the hidden parts of her past directly by revealing the full truth of her life. In May of this year, the actress officially released her memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, drawing intense attention from international media and the public. The book recounts in detail the financial pressures placed on a child who had been earning money from an early age, along with the complicated and fractured relationship between Hayden and her mother, who also served as her manager. Alongside the psychological wounds and the difficult rehabilitation process, the book also records the profound inner changes the author experienced following the death of her younger brother. For the first time, the 36-year-old woman publicly shared her sexual orientation, breaking away from the restrictive expectations that had been imposed on her throughout many years of working in Hollywood. Her willingness to expose wounds that had not fully healed marked an important turning point, allowing her to free herself from the entertainment industry's unforgiving expectations. During the same month, Hayden appeared on host Jay Shetty's talk show On Purpose to speak more deeply about her journey of self-healing. During the interview, which lasted more than an hour, the television star spoke openly about the persistent fear she had carried since childhood because of the relentless pursuit of paparazzi. The actress emphasized the importance of forgiving herself while also affirming that every harsh trial she had endured had become a valuable lesson that helped shape her resilience. Alongside the publication of her book, her acting career continued to make new progress through independent film projects. In 2024, she appeared in the thriller Amber Alert, demonstrating an authentic and emotionally rich ability to capture the psychology of her character. The actress took on both the leading role and the position of executive producer for the psychological horror film Sleepwalker, affirming her ability to take control of the artistic creative process, rather than simply working as an actress handed an existing script. In everyday life, Hayden chose to leave behind the frantic pace of Los Angeles and move to Rockland County, New York, where she lived with her father, Skip Panettiere. The peaceful surroundings of her hometown gave her valuable quiet space to care for her mental well-being and preserve the memories she shared with her late brother. Her relationship with her daughter Kaya, who had now reached the age of 11, also grew stronger through regular visits and intimate daily conversations. Before the health crisis struck in the summer of 2026, the actress had carefully planned a promotional tour for her new book across major cities throughout the United States. She was also actively developing a long-form television script inspired by her own experiences while beginning the process of establishing an independent foundation intended to provide legal and financial support for young artists who had suffered mistreatment within the entertainment industry. Her relentless effort to rebuild her life helped the public come to see the actress as a symbol of resilience and courage. To understand the origins of that powerful energy, it is necessary to look back at the first steps taken by the gifted little girl who began conquering the small screen. The strong artistic foundation established in childhood became the starting point from which a star of enormous influence would emerge in the hearts of audiences. The origin of fame. Born on August 21st, 1989, Palisades, New York, Hayden Panettiere displayed natural artistic talent from an early age and entered the entertainment industry at only 11 months old through advertising contracts for Play School toys. At the age of 4, she officially entered the world of daytime television with the role of Sarah Roberts in the series One Life to Live. Soon afterward, the young actress took on the role of Lizzie Spaulding in Guiding Light, leaving a lasting impression through a storyline involving a battle with leukemia and receiving an honorary award from the National Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Hayden's acting talent quickly expanded into film and professional voice work. She provided the voice of Princess Dot in Pixar's animated classic A Bug's Life, earning a prestigious Grammy nomination when she was only 10 years old. In 2000, her breakthrough on the big screen arrived when she delivered a memorable performance as Cheryl Yost, the lively daughter of a football coach, in the classic film Remember the Titans, starring alongside Oscar-winning actor Denzel Washington. In 2006, Hayden Panettiere's name officially exploded onto the global stage when she was cast as cheerleader Claire Bennett in NBC's hit science fiction series Heroes. The character's extraordinary ability to regenerate and heal her own cells created a popular culture phenomenon accompanied by an iconic slogan that became deeply embedded in the memories of millions of viewers across continents. The role earned her a prestigious Saturn Award, along with multiple Teen Choice Awards, establishing the young actress as one of Hollywood's most promising talents. Moving beyond the fantasy genre, The rising star continued to prove her commercial appeal through popular teen films, including Ice Princess, Bring It On, All or Nothing, and I Love You, Beth Cooper. Alongside her acting career, she also voiced the character Kyrie in the celebrated Kingdom Hearts video game franchise and joined the horror film Scream 4. Her ability to work relentlessly across multiple creative fields helped the New York actress maintain a prominent place in the public consciousness for many years. Alongside her artistic activities, Hayden demonstrated a strong sense of social responsibility through international marine conservation campaigns. In October 2007, she personally joined activists from the Whaleman Foundation in Taiji Bay, Japan, courageously confronting hunting vessels in an attempt to prevent the illegal capture of dolphins and whales. In real life, Hayden Panettiere had to spend her entire life courageously trying to mend the invisible wounds hidden behind the stage lights. Her enduring dedication, her courage in defending what she believed in, and the profound artistic marks she left behind will remain a lasting source of inspiration in the hearts of her fans. Hayden Panettiere's 36-year journey came to an end, leaving immeasurable regret, while also offering an enduring source of inspiration through courage, authenticity, and the desire to rise above life's storms. Though Claire Bennett and Juliet Barnes may have receded into memory, the resilient spirit of a woman who never surrendered to fate will continue to shine. If the story and deeply moving hidden chapters of Hayden Panettiere's life have touched you, leave a like, share this video with others who also cherish her, and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on, so you do not miss the next in-depth documentaries. Which moment or role from Hayden has left the deepest impression on you? Share your thoughts and your message in the comments below. Thank you for joining us and listening to today's story.